Hello everyone, it's Nahar Geva here, the CEO and founder of Zik Analytics. In today's video, I'm going to give you a business plan on how to make $1,000 a day dropshipping on eBay. This video is for advanced sellers. It's for sellers who already managed to achieve consistent sales and are ready to scale their business. If you're watching me here for the first time or you're just getting started with your business, I've just recorded last week a beginner business plan on how to get started and achieve $500 a week. So the link in the description, go and watch it right now. Now, back to this video. Let's move now to the first slide and discuss the 4 pillars on how to achieve $1,000 a day dropshipping on eBay. $1,000 a day business plan. I'm here to teach you how to achieve these results. And I'm starting here with 4 important pillars of this business plan. First of all, number 1 is scaling strategy. We want to have strategy before we move forward. There are different scaling strategies. There are different approaches for increasing sales and revenue, and we're going to discuss them today. Number 2, automated product research. Yes, what we want to do is start moving from doing everything by ourselves to outsourcing or automation. Automation can either be with virtual assistant or by software. I'll discuss it shortly. Listing automation. Same things. We're going to dive into the different type of different type of ways to list our products. And we will discuss on how you implement it in your $1,000 a day business plan. And finally is hire virtual assistants, because we can't win everything alone. This is not one-man show. We need to build a team around us if we want to achieve such a strong result as $1,000 a day. So let's start with scaling strategy. So in order to achieve $1,000 a day, we need to scale our business. And there are different ways of scaling. There are horizontally scaling and vertically scaling. What's the difference? Horizontally scaling is simply having more stores. So instead of putting more listings on one account, we create more accounts, so it's horizontally, and we generate sales from more accounts. Vertically is listing more items or increasing our profit margins. So we are basically putting more products to one store, generating more sales, and this way we make more money. I don't say you have to go only for one of them, but you definitely should combine them together. So you should go for horizontally and vertically together at the same time. And this is what I'm going to teach you here in this session, in these training videos. So while you are listing more items, I'll highly suggest you to also create more eBay accounts. So you're growing your business horizontally, but you're also growing your business vertically. Number 2 is automated product research. Now, you're probably watching this video and you're running your business by yourself or maybe with one virtual assistant. And what we want to do is to make sure that once we are scaling and we're bringing virtual assistants or use different listing softwares to list in bulk, we have a system. We have a system in place because things are different than doing everything manually. And let's see why. So automation, you can either use virtual assistant to do it or using a listing tool that can list in bulk. But the difference is when you was doing it manually, you could look into each product and see this product is good or bad. You could also look into the title and description and item specific and do all these optimizations by yourself, right? So we want to make sure we are not compromising on quality when we're scaling up. Now, you will never be exactly the same as it was when you do everything by yourself. You have to accept it, but you need to find the balance and keep the quality high enough so your business will grow and will stay profitable. So for this, you need to build a plan, write down. If you were, for example, doing product research, finding 10 products per day and doing the whole optimization process by yourself, and you want now to continue with the same quality, you should then hire a virtual assistant to find the products for you, do the optimization for you, and list the products for you, right? So you can keep the same quality. If you're going to do it with bulk, you need to see, okay, but how I do the optimization when I list 100 products in a day? Will I go through the products after they're listed or not? Will I do the optimization before or not, etc.? The second thing is about automated product research. So now we need to work with winning product portfolio. So it's become more mathematical. If before you were just going through products, see products with profit, product with demand, and you would list it, now you need to make sure that the pricing are fit your portfolio, that the profit margins fit your portfolio, and that you list the right products. I will be diving into this part, all this winning product portfolio and criteria of best-selling items. I'm going to dive into this part, and I'm going to give also live demonstration, so this part will be more clear for you. It is important because this is basically 90% of everything, okay? Because if you have more accounts or you start to list more items, you need to do it correctly. So don't worry, stay tuned. If you don't have notebook here to write down notes, please get a notebook, turn off all distractions, because very soon after this or the next slides, we're going to dive into live demonstration on how to build winning product portfolio, how to do quick optimizations, and how to automate the whole process. After we solve this part of either hiring virtual assistant or find different ways to find a lot of products, and we know how to build a product portfolio and we know how to quickly optimize the listings, it's come the part of uploading the products to eBay, right? So listing automation, why it's important? First of all, it's important because you cannot list hundreds of products by yourself manually every day. You need to have either the tools or the virtual assistant to do it. And second thing is, when you list more products, when you scale your business and you list more products, you are exposed to more Vero risks. So we need to make sure we are avoiding Vero risk when we start to scale. And number 4 is hire virtual assistant. I'll be teaching you today how to do job posting, interview, and testing and onboarding for new virtual assistants. I've actually prepared a document that I will share it with you here on this video and down in the description, so you can execute the same process by yourself. So let's move on after we discuss the pillars and talk about criteria for a winning product, okay? Now, if you've watched the other video, the $500 per week video, the criteria were different. Here, when we start scale, we're usually going to do it when our store already generating consistent sales, okay? And it is important to not scale too fast or to not start too early. First, we want to build strong store with consistent sales, then we want to scale, okay? So let's go through the criteria here. So starting from low competition, we want to list product with no more than 15 competitors. If before it was 5 competitors, now it's 15. You need to find more products. You need to widen your criteria. Competitive price, of course, you want to have better price than our competitor if possible, but it's not mandatory. High demand, we'll keep it the same when we do competitor research, so it at least 2 sales in the last 7 days. And when we do the similar product method or niche research, we should stick for niches with at least 500% sell-through rate. I'm going to have a live demonstration on how to do the similar product method on this video, so stay tuned. And of course, we still want to out-track our competitors, same like we discussed on the previous business plan for beginners. We want to make sure we have low price than our competitor if possible. We want to optimize title, description, photos, and item specific. And we want to try to have better shipping or return policies if possible. So this part is always if possible. It's not always going to be possible, because some sellers, they know how to optimize the listings already, or their profit margin is already too low. But if we can be better than our competitors, we should try. We should do everything we can to be better than our competitors. And now I'm going to move on to the winning product portfolio. Okay, this is very important. We want to split our product portfolio to 2 types of product research methods. We want to make 60% of our portfolio of the products in our store competitor products, the usual process. Finding competitors, filtering out the winning products based on our criteria, 2 sales in 7 days, 15 competitors, make sure we can have better price or either better listings, photo, item specific, description, etc., and then list it to our store. This type of product is going to be 60% of our portfolio, of our store. 40% is the similar product method, guys. Similar product method is different method, which I'm going to show you today, is where you find similar products with high demand or strong niches, and you go and you find something similar in your supplier, and then you can work on higher profit margins or just bring unique selling angle to the market. This way you either generate more sales or generate more profit, and you're unique. And this kind of products you want to have 40%. So after these slides, I'm going to dive in my screen. I'm going to show you how we do it, how we do the competitor research, how we do the similar product method, okay? And it is very important that you always, stay in control. So if you've been listing, let's say 100 products per day or 40 products per day, make sure it's divided by 60-40 between these two methods. You can do it in a different approach, and you can come and say, I do 2 days for competitor products, 1 day for similar product method. It depends on your strategy. You can also have 2 virtual assistants, one do this, one do that, And then you just create the list of products and you make sure you list them based on this percentage portfolio. Now, if you see your similar product doing very well, what you're going to do, you can slowly increase this percentage. But I started with 60-40 because it takes time to learn how to do good similar product method and how to be accurate in this case. We're going to discuss it more to details when I'm going to share my screen. And product portfolio need to also be, we will also need to consider the price and profit, okay? So we want to keep an average product price, an average profit between $3 to $10. It really depends on your strategy, because some sellers focus on high ticket items, some on low ticket items. But I can tell you from my experience, less than $3 profit per transactions make your job very high, consuming a lot of time, a lot of resources, and it's not always returning enough on investment. So I would suggest minimum $3 per transaction. If you have high ticket item strategy, then I put here between 3 to 10. But you should make sure when you list product, okay, and monitor it, that, hey, I have to make sure I didn't list too many products for too less or for too high. So you keep it on the average, okay? Same with average selling price. Basically, the average selling price also affects the profit. So let's say you list 90% of your product for $15. Then you will have low chance to get the average profit you want. So again, the same thing. We'll try to keep the average selling price between $20 to $100. Now you need to look on your store, see what your average price right now, and then see if you need to increase it, or maybe you can decrease it a bit and generate more sales. Because as you know, the sales that we generate have also direct effect on our seller, our listing, our ranking, our seller ranking and the listing ranking, okay? So it is very important to work organized like this. It's very important to not just randomly list a lot of product. Work with product portfolio, monitor it. We are soon going to release new version of store analytics that will give you these insights on your store. And once you have this insight on your store, it's easier to do it through Zik. But right now, you definitely should do it manually, or at least, look on the total numbers, because if you go to the store analytics right now, you can see your average selling price. And if you see it's lower than 20, so gradually start to list more expensive products, right? So I'm going to move on right now to the share screen. We're going to do a live demonstration on competitor research, similar product method, and I'm going to give you some other tips on how you can see your average selling price in Zik Analytics. Let's get started. All right, guys, so I want to show you how we do find competitor products, how we do the similar product method, and how we combine them both to increase the transaction, but also increase the profit per transactions. I'll also give some tips through the presentation on how to make data-driven decisions to build the best product portfolio. So we are looking here on a seller that I found. Now, before I start with the demonstration, I just want to make it clear. This demonstration, these methods that I'm going to show you, work on any supplier. Okay, it works on any supplier. I'm going to demonstrate on AliExpress, but it doesn't matter if you're dropshipping in the UK, in the US, if you use US suppliers, UK suppliers, or Chinese suppliers. It's all same methods, and you just need to take it and do it on any suppliers you use. So I found a seller for the example. Is a Moroccan seller dropshipping from AliExpress to eBay. So first of all, I filter it by the criteria, right? So I want to see at least 2 sales in 7 days. So inside the seller search, I will just pick 7 days and I will click search. You can also go to the quick settings or to the advanced settings and make 7 days as default, okay? Now, usually I go through the sellers, and if I see very good statistics, I like to save these sellers to my list. But this video is about building the right product portfolio and combining the competitor research and the similar product method. So I'm going to focus on this. If you want to learn more about the competitor research, I leave link in the description where there is a complete training on the competitor research. So now after I find the competitors that I want to snipe, that I want to follow, I will scroll down and I will look for products in the criteria that we set, right? It's 2 sales in 7 days and it's no more than 15 competitors. Now, once you increase the amount of competitor from 5 to 15, there is many more products you can pick. Again, in the last business plan, I discussed that the criteria for competition is 5 competitors only because it's for beginners who are just getting started. But the people who watch this or the people who want to follow this and already have consistent sales, you can widen your criteria because your store already have ranking, your store already produce daily sales. So you shouldn't just get stuck on too low competition because you will not have enough product to list. So we can see here the picture, the title, when the product was uploaded, the sales in the last 7 days, lifetime sales, selling price, and the competition. So 15 competitors is what we want to see, not more. Less it's okay, but not more than 15. So the second product here have 14 sales in the last 7 days, as 2 competitors only, and it's sell for $4.49. Now, remember what I say is about the price, right? For the right product portfolio, you need to get an average product price, average selling price between $20 to $100. Less than this will make you work very hard because you will process a lot of orders for very low profit. So I don't say you can't list cheap products. You definitely can, but you have to make sure you don't list too many of them. So if you've been listing a couple of products that less than $10, you need to make sure that the next product you're going to list is going to be in higher price. So it's balanced the average selling price, right? So this is the point. So for this example, I will not go for this product that sold 14 times in the last 7 days and 842 times lifetime because it's selling for only $4.49. I want to find something a little bit more juicy. So I'll go one by one from the competition. So this is 43, this is 17. Here we have $6.97. So again, another point that I want to bring up, you need to be flexible. If you see product with 17 competitors, but you have such a strong sales, so it's 10 sales in 7 days and 832 lifetime, don't be too strict. You don't want to miss good opportunities just because 2 competitors more than your criteria. And the sales here are compensating on the criteria. So you want to find the balance and see, okay, if it's a bit more competition but much more sales, I take this product. On the other hand, if it's less sales but almost no competition and high profit, I'll get this product. Okay, so be flexible. It's very important. Let's see what we find. Okay, here we came across product sale for $10. This computer glass anti-blue light filter UV block man woman reading gaming glasses. Okay, so it's 5 sales in 7 days, 416 sales lifetime, and only 1 competitor, and it's selling here for $10.97. So once you find products with your criteria and they fit to your pricing, you go and you check the profitability on them and you make sure it's fit for your profit targets. And we say we want to have $3 per transactions. Working with AliExpress, it's around 30% profit in average. Working with US suppliers is around 10%, or UK suppliers around 10% profit in average. So it very dynamic. For this example, product itself for $10 and have 30% profit will give us $3, right? So it's fit to our target. So you will need to balance it as well. If you find a product that has huge demand and the profit is a bit less, you can still sell it. But you have to remember that you also have to find some other products which have higher profit than the average. So eventually every transaction will have an average profit of between $3 to $10. Okay? This is where you want to find yourself. So this is another way to look at it and not just like a robot come here and just say, oh, this is good product, 5 sales, 1 competitor, this is good product, 14 sales, 2 competitors, and just copy all the items. No. If you spend the energy and you listed already 20 products sell at less than $10 today, so you shouldn't list products in this price for the next couple of days because you want to keep the balance, right? Or you should dedicate a day for listing products only above $50. Okay, these are very, very important. So what we're going to do next, after we found product with our criteria, fits everything, we will click here on the find items on AliExpress. Our item finder will find it on AliExpress. You can use it, by the way, to find the products on Amazon, Walmart, CJ Dropshipping, or even search picture on Google. This can lead you to the supplier. And then scroll down and try to find the product. So this is the product here. Let's see if we can find something similar here. So this is the same company. This is, I think this is the one, yeah. So this is the one here, and it's sold for $7.49. And we have to see, okay, if this is actually bring profit or not, how much profit this seller work. Remember the whole process, right? How much profit these sellers work, etc. So we can see here that the prices are quite high, and we can scroll down to see if this seller offer other products. So let's take a look here. Yeah, this looks more similar to our listings, right? So this is the main picture of the listings here, and this is how it's look here. And he sell them, so the bright black, white, black case sell for $11.97, while here, bright black full set, not full set, bright black case, this is what we're talking about, right? Yeah, this is exactly the same. Selling here for $8.99, selling here for $11.97, and make free shipping. So these sellers make almost no profit, you see? So we came across this seller, we see that he's not making enough profit. We will not list this product if we cannot have $3 average profit, if we cannot have better price than competition, or at least same price to the competition, if we cannot optimize the listings better than him. So your system is very simple. And then if you hire a virtual assistant, you have to just teach them these criteria and build a way that you can double check them. So for example, instead of the virtual assistant listing the product directly to your store, you tell them, okay, you add the product information to a CSV, or you save it to the folders in Zik. So let's say he found a product, he want to save it, he will click save to folder, and then it will be in the folders in Zik. And then basically you can go and you can double check, see his work. At least in the beginning, make sure that this virtual assistant not just listing crap to your store. You want to list good products, right? So this is what you do in terms of competitor research. And I'll be discussing more virtual assistant work through this training, don't worry. Now, it's simple how we find competitor products, right? We just find the competitors that we know he works with our suppliers, and we go through the products and we fit the criterias. Competition lower than 15, sales higher than 2 in the last 7 days. And then we just make sure we can be more profitable or have an advantage of our competitor, and that's it, right? Simple. Now, let's talk about niche research. This is where you will increase your profit margins dramatically. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take the same product here, and I'm going to show you how I do it. So you can find niche ideas in different ways, okay? You can go through competitors, you can just come with random ideas. I personally like to use competitor research for both. Why? Meanwhile, you're looking for products to snipe your competitors, you can also get niche ideas. And here is a great example. The column of lifetime sales can give us indication of what is the general demand under this specific niche. So we can see that our product here, the computer glasses anti-blue light, got 5 sales in the last 7 days, but 416 sales lifetime. Now, why I look on the glasses or not on other things? Because when you want to do similar product method, you want to find products which it's easy to bring something similar, and there is no specification, there is no specific brand. It's more about the size, the material, the features, etc., and stuff like this. We can't make similar product method on a specific, let's say, car part, because it's a specific car part. There is no similar to it, understand? But with these glasses, we can easily go and see other sellers on AliExpress or on Home Depot or on Walmart or whatever, on your wholesale supplier, other versions that fit these criteria and selling in lower price. Now, let's take a look. Let's take a look on the main picture. These are very simple design, right? Computer glasses, anti-blue light. This is what important for us, right? it's come with a case. So it has a case and it's anti-blue light, right? This is what's important for us, and it's for men and women and everything. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the keywords that define this product, computer glasses, anti-blue light, okay? Because I saw that this product has so many sales in lifetime and 5 sales last 7 days, this is an indication that this product has high demand. And then I will go to the product research in Zik Analytics. You can find the product research here. Depends on where you dropship the products from, but I like to do niche research on all location. It gives higher indication. And then I'll put here the keywords, computer glasses, anti-blue light, and I'll hit the search button. And in a couple of seconds, Zik will pull the eBay best match result and will show me the statistics of this niche. And what we can see here is we can see that computer glasses, anti-blue light have 100 active listings, 543% sell-through rate, okay? $3,886 revenue in the last 30 days, 38% success rate, and it's much our criteria. We say niche with over 500% sell-through. Now, of course, the higher the better. I don't say you have to only go for it. The higher is the better. You can put higher criteria, but to make the work flowing, I would suggest to work 500 and more. And now the next step will be is to scroll down and see if we can understand what are the best-selling products in the niche, what are the prices, okay, what is special about it. And what we'll do next is we will go to get similar product from our supplier. So I will scroll up and I will copy the keywords that define the product, the keywords I use on the competitor or on the product research tool, which is computer glasses, anti-blue light. And then I will go to my supplier and I will look for similar product. Now, instead of going and trying to sell the exact same product like here, I will go and I will try to find something similar, but for much lower price. Now, it can be maybe a bit different colors, maybe different case, a little bit different shape, but I'll try to keep it as close as possible to the original because I know that this title drove the traffic here that generate 416 sales. So if this title drove here traffic, brought enough people that bought this product 416 times, I know that this title drive the right traffic. Now I just have to show them something else, something that will also convert, that will be close enough to the original, but will be different. And the most important thing will be much cheaper for me. So I can maintain this price and increase my profit. So I'll go to AliExpress and I'll open a new tab here. Now for this example, I use AliExpress, but as I said, you can use it for any suppliers, whether if it is wholesale suppliers or even a US or UK retailer, it doesn't matter. What I'm doing here, I'm searching for the keywords which are defining the products, which is this one, and it is computer glasses anti-blue, and I'm trying to find something similar for a lower price. I want to make sure it's coming for much lower price so I can increase my profit. The idea is to use this title that proved to work because this title and these listings generate 416 sales. This means 416 people came here and bought this product. So it definitely drive relevant traffic, right? So the idea is to use this title and drive same traffic to similar products where I can have more profit. So we have to think which product the buyers that bought this one will buy again. And this is why I suggest not to go too far from our competitors. So if we bring similar one to this, we'll try to have as similar as possible. If this is come with case, we'll try to find something with case. If this is in black or in this square shape, we'll try to find something close to it, similar to it. Okay? So I will scroll here and I will go here through the products and I see different prices. This one come with case, but very good price, but it's only women. This one come with a box. Let's open it and take a look. So this one here that come with the box, I'm not sure if it is a case, but definitely the picture make it look like it come with some box, and it sells for $3.98. Okay, it sells for $3.98. It has very similar shape, Not exactly the same, a bit difference, and I actually like that it has a little bit differences, but it's a unisex glasses. It's with the blue light coating, so it's anti-blue rays, anti-blue light basically, and it's fit our criteria. Now just do the calculation, okay? If you want to take this glass, okay, this picture for example, and compete with this one, we can make a lot of profit. So we can actually reduce the selling price to $9.99 instead of $10.97. So it's $1 cheaper, even 97. And then if we do the calculation, let's see how much profit we make. So we do $9.97 minus 14%, fees, PayPal, eBay, managed payment, minus the 30 cents. It's also come 30 cents fixed fees for the payment processing. We left with $8.27. $8.27. Now, we buy this product for $3.98, and we have free shipping. So we do $3.98, and we're talking about $4 profit. So it's dollar more than the average we are targeting. It's a 40% average, 40% profit. If we sell for $9.97 and we make $4.29, it's 40% return on investment. Actually, no, it's 40% profit. Return on investment is 100%. So we're talking about 40% profit, and we have competitive price and we make profit. So this is your job, and you can divide this work between you and between your virtual assistants. Depends how you work. Now, as we say, if you scale, you want to bring virtual assistants, so you can have your virtual assistants put couple of hours for competitor products, couple of hours for similar product. Or in the beginning, you can give your virtual assistant to do only competitor research and you do the similar product till you master the similar product method, and then you can hand it over to your virtual assistants. So this is the methods, the two different methods that we want to combine, and you have to make sure that you stick to the profit in average and to the average selling price to build the right product portfolio. I'm going to move back to the presentation, and we're going to discuss soon about hiring virtual assistants. Hiring virtual assistant or hiring new employees to your business is crucial for scaling it. You can't scale your business alone. It's not a one-man show. You need a team of people around you that will help you with finding products, with processing orders, with customer service, and with anything that can free your time to think on how you can grow the business. So I've prepared you here this document. It's a VA hire process document that I prepared for you. You can find link for this document in the description below. I'm going to go through it step by step and teach you here how you can find new virtual assistants. So step one is prepare the testing phase. We want to test the employees. We want to test the virtual assistants before we hire them. So you should first of all define the job in details, what the virtual assistant going to do. It is product research, customer service, how it's going to happen, really detail to detail. And then prepare training video for each task you want to test. So if you want to test your virtual assistant in how he's going to find competitors with Zik Analytics, you're going and you record a short video and you send him later. If you want him to test him on how he optimized the title, you create a short job description, you give him, and you let him do the job so you can test the quality of the work. You can test how he understands your instructions, and you can test how detail-oriented he is and how good is the results of the tasks. Now, a lot of you don't know how to record video, so I've prepared here an example for Chrome extension that you can install. It's completely for free. You install it, it will sit here in the browser, and you can record your screen, and the video will be on a link. So you don't even need to deal with uploading or rendering videos. You just record it and you send them the link ready. So after you've prepared define the job details and prepared the training videos and the tasks, this is when you start the process. You post the job. You can post the job on onlinejob.ph. Is basically the most famous website for virtual assistants from the Philippines. There is a lot of experienced virtual assistants that already know how to work with Zik and how to work with eBay. You can also find them in our VIP group or in the groups. You can post there as well. Once you start to get applicants, you filter out applicants with low level of English. This is the first filter. You don't want low level of English people, because you want easy communication. You want them to be able to write good titles and understand what they're doing. Step 3 is invite the relevant people for interview. So after you filter the one that not good, that have bad English or wrong writing, you invite the rest for interview. And on the interview, of course, you filter out everyone who is late, filter out everyone that does not have a computer. This is a very important question. You only want to work with people that have their own computer or working desk and they have a good internet connection. So this is to avoid people with people that work from internet cafes or have bad internet or bad computer. Also filter out everyone that can't commit a full-time job or cannot commit the hours that you need, okay? So slowly we start to get rid of anyone who is not fit, who is does not have good English, did not come on time, have bad internet or bad computer. Now coming the test phase. After the interview, after you filter out all these guys here, you hire as many as you can for test phase. So some of them will do the test for free, some of them will do the test for payment. You can even just pay them. Usually it's between $2 to $3 per hour for the Philippines, so it's no problem. You hire them all, send them the test phase, send them the task you prepared for them, and you wait till you get it back. Of course, give the VA the task you prepared with a due date. Okay, tell them you have 2 days to complete it, or depends on how complicated the task was, just 1 day or a couple of hours. Once you receive it, this is when you come to the final part, is the hiring. You pick the top VAs based on their task performance. If you can afford to hire one more VA than you really need, do it. This way you can have a longer testing period, which will help you to choose a better VA. So let's say you want to find someone for product research and you saw 2 that good, you're not sure who is going to be better. You hire both of them and you make longer testing phase where you really work with them and you see who is delivering better results. So you can find this document in the description below. This will be very helpful for you. I highly suggest you to do it. Once you are ready, of course, if you already generate income and you're ready to grow, do it with virtual assistants. Believe me, it's better than softwares. Now, before I finish this part and move to the last slide, which is business targets, I just want to say, software can help you automate a lot of things. But in terms of product research, if you want to keep the quality, doesn't matter how you work. If you work with bulk, it's not going to work out. It's not going to be good enough, and it's not going to be as accurate as doing it with virtual assistants. Of course, you can find methods working with bulk, but it will never be the same like human do the work. So let's move to the last slide, guys. So we came to the final part, and it's business plan goals. I've prepared here 4 topics: infrastructure, listing strategy, listing rules, and listing targets. We want to set goals, set targets before any business plans we start to execute. You want to know what you are following. It's like if you are going for a trip and you don't have a destination, you will get lost. So it's the same things. You want to set up destination, make sure we follow the right path till we arrive in our destinations. And even if we fall, if we lose our way in the middle, we can always come back and follow it again. So let's start with the first one, infrastructure. We say scaling horizontally, scaling vertically, create more accounts, okay? Start with creating 1 account, master 1 account, and then move forward. If you need help with this, go to the VIP members group, check out the guides. You can find link to the VIP member groups in the description and learn how to do it. Number 2 is plan your workflow. If you hire virtual assistants, you want to make sure there is a plan, how he is going to work. You have weekly meeting, monthly meeting, daily meetings, etc. Where the information going to be stored. He's going to put his product to Google Sheet first. You're going to put it first to the eBay account, etc. So you create more accounts and you have plan for the workflow. Number 3, hire virtual assistant at least once you're ready to scale. This way you have the manpower to grow. Once you set up the infrastructure, you have new account, you have workflow planned in advance, and you hired virtual assistants, you are ready to move forward. Step number 2 is listing strategy. You want to make sure you increase more amount of listings, right? More than you list than you were alone. So I would say between 20 to 40 items per day, but don't start immediately. If you're listing now 10 per day, don't jump to 40 immediately. Go gradually. Start with increasing, instead of 10 a day, 15 a day, and then a week later, 20 a day, a week later, 25 a day. In a couple of weeks, you get to 40 a day. You don't want to shock the eBay algorithm. Listing rules, same like in the other business plan. Keep going your listing base, never remove more than you upload. Same idea, okay? And listing targets are different. Now it should be higher because this is why we hire virtual assistant, right? So I would say 1 month after you have a virtual assistant already, you should aim to have 1,000 active listings. Second month, 1,500, and third month, 2,000 active listings. And by the way, this is equivalent in all stores together. So it's not only one store. So if you have 2 accounts, it means each account different amount. In total, you have 1,000 active listings. So these are general goals. Of course, you should look into the video, into the training, and write down what you can actually achieve and adjust it. Okay, so if you can hire a virtual assistant for full-time or half-time, how many products you can list, what is your strategy, can you find similar products, you know? So watch this video and build your own business plan on top of it. Guys, I wish you best of luck. I hope you find this video valuable. I'll leave all the links in the description. Please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and join Zik Analytics and the VIP group as soon as you can, because we are ready to give you all the tools and all the support you need, guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.